Hello friend, this is CA Siddharth Dwivedi, Deputy Convenor of Mira Study Circle. Welcome to Chartered Chat Show, Season 2. As for today's chat show is CA Shekhar Patwardhan.
Okay, with good applause, we would welcome on stage CA Shekhar Patwardhan, who is a visionary leader and a compassionate humanitarian and a beacon of excellence in the field of chartered accountancy. So the first question is, sir, are you a chai person or a coffee person? Chai. Second question, are you a late night person or an early morning person? Early morning. What keeps you busy of lately? What are the current projects that you're working into?
Basically, my profile is I'm into the income tax litigation matters. So a lot of matters, what of litigation is happening of late at the CIT field level also, and at the happening in the person. So I obviously this is in my that position arena.
Cool. Now, can you share with us one standout moment from your journey as a chartered accountant that truly defined your career?
Yeah, I remember I became chartered accountant in 1999, and then immediately I joined a reputed CA firm in Thane. And at that time I was handling one scrutiny assessment. And the newly passed, fresh chartered accountant, maybe the year, 2000. So, at that time, obviously, it was face-to-face assessment. And the assessing officer was the assistant commissioner. And then in that era of face-to-face, some prejudices used to be there in the minds of the assessing officer vis-a-vis, the CAs or the CFO. So something might be there with my boss and that officer. So on one day, he fired me like anything, as is I'm not knowing any of the provisions of the act of the accounting, and then he called my sir also, and then again he fired in front of him, saying that who you have sent here? This guy is not understanding anything, and why you have sent here? So I was not knowing that time. These are all pressure tactics, basically. And then I was the person I used to take the things at heart. So I felt really very sad at that point of time. Then when we walked out from his cabin, my sir told me, "Cool, relax." And then ultimately, it is you are the person who is going to appear before him even next day. I'm not going to bow. Ultimately, he made a big addition in that particular case. Then obviously we went into the appellate matters, and that time also my sir backed me, and he said, in the appellate matters also you are going to appear before the CIT appeal. And then it was a very bad case that way, the way he made the assessment. And then ultimately, when the case went on with the CIT appeal, the way I provided the details, the way I put the case before the CIT appeal, ultimately we very much appreciated the efforts made by us, and then we won that case. So ultimately that changed my career. And that moment, I can say, is the defining moment in my career.
So we all know that you are specializing into income tax appeal matters now. And what would be those key strategies that you follow while you practice in income tax?
See, in income tax, as I told you, this particular incidents, ultimately what is needed is at the appellate stage, particularly if you are appearing at the ITAT, these people are very learned persons. Like in CA exams, we always advise to the students, don't bluff. If you don't know anything, go and blur. Similarly, when you are practicing at that level, your DR or the bench members, they know their knowledge level is absolutely very, very good. So what is needed is the good anticipation. So what questions they are going to ask, good person practicing at tribunal, he knows that anticipation is needed. And if you are anticipating well, then obviously accordingly you will prepare yourself, because there the time is very short. So in that short span, if you want to present yourself correctly, then for that the background study is needed, that anticipation is needed. So good anticipation of the questions that are likely to be asked by the bench members is the key to success if you want to success at the time.
Wonderful. So we've also seen that you are actively involved in various social organizations also. But how do you balance between them? What is your go-to productivity have? How do you balance your work and being into so many social reforms?
Yeah, actually, the credit actually goes to my partners who are taking care. You need that backup. It is a team effort. It's not me. It is actually we. I can't do otherwise. What I can do if the team is not there. Today, this presentation is there. For example, I was traveling, and then last whole week or 15 days, I'm really very busy. But this presentation is not prepared by me. It's prepared by my articles, my partners. So that is how it is. Ultimately, it's a team game, and we all should learn it, because ultimately, if we consolidate, then only we are going to progress. It is not me, it is we approach.
Loving. What one piece of advice you could give to the chartered accountants as a leadership advice? What would that be?
See, ultimately, as a chartered accountant, you are a leader, basically. Because whether you are into a practice or whether you are into service, you are going to lead. Fortunately, with the kind of syllabus that we have now in ICAI, when we became chartered accountants at that time, so senior members are there. That GMCS and all this soft skill development was not there when we learned it. Fortunately, that is there now. So the young generation should take utmost benefit of it, and ultimately, as a leader, we should develop. It is not that everyone is a good orator, but those things we need to, whether it is oratory or whether it is a drafting skill, that one, that skill one need to develop ultimately if you want to succeed in any organization.
Beautiful. So it's the soft skills that you need to develop apart from the technical skills. So with this, we end today's episode, and thank you everyone